Chapter 6, or Life. The pads of my feet are cracked and dry. The torn skin is rough and it bleeds sometimes. No amount of licking makes it feel better. Hunger is a constant companion now. Sometimes I find something that fills my belly, but I feel an emptiness deep within me that remains long after the last bite is finished. During the day, I like to sit on a flight of steps in front of a brown brick building where the door opens and closes so many times I've lost the gut reaction to dart away in search of cover. Instead, I sit and watch the humans walk along the gum-stained sidewalk, the moving things honking and winding their way up the paved street. Humans who come out of the building are careful not to step on my tail. A slow-moving one, with lines on its face and mangled, frail-looking paws, always drops a handful of kibble. I rush to eat it all, lest another human comes along and crushes it into fine granules that blow away in the wind. I spend hours on these steps, watching and waiting for something. Sometimes I pretend that I am waiting for Mother, that she will race down the sidewalk, frantic, eyes darting left and right, searching for something until her green eyes land on me. She will look surprised and then relieved and launch herself on me, purring her content. Other times, I pretend it's Sister. Sister will walk towards me cautiously, unsure of my reaction. She will sit and look at me with such deep regret. I will forgive her for leaving me, for running away into the night without looking back. We will go off together in search of winged things to catch in our paws until they are no longer a flutter. I don't pretend to see Brother. Though many suns have risen and set since I last saw him, the memory of his lifeless body is too fresh in my mind. Soon, the days grow longer and the chill softens into something kinder. I start to see more winged things and I feel a happiness that I have not felt since my time in the colony. One day, while I am sitting on my steps, watching the humans move about in that hurried way of theirs, as if a bowl of food is waiting for them at the places they are going, the most beautiful winged thing I've ever seen appears. It is blue and gold and all of these other colors that I have never seen before. I stand up on my hind legs, stretching up to touch it with my paws. The winged thing dances towards me and away, taunting me, beckoning me as it shines in the sun. I get so close to it so many times, but it moves too quickly for me. I am determined to catch this beautiful thing. I focus my good eye on it and contort and twist my body left and right, sideways and over to get it. A crowd of humans gathers around me, fascinated by the things I am doing to get the winged thing. If I stopped what I was doing and looked at them, I would have been afraid and darted off. Too many humans cannot be something good, but I want this winged thing and I am going to have it. As I play the game of try and catch it with the winged thing, I feel all the sadness leave my body. All of the good memories I have come rushing back at once, and for a while I pretend that Brother, Sister, and I are all together with Mother, and the weather is always warm and there is always plenty of food to eat. The winged thing dances away from me, and I race down the steps, jumping and trying to catch it in my paws. The next thing I know, I look up and I am in the street, and thud. I am struck by a wheel on a big moving thing. I cannot move. I am lying in a dirty space between the curb and a drain, and everything hurts, and I am reminded of how I felt when Mother took my eye. I try to get up, but I cannot, so I lie there. The winged insect comes back to me and lands on my nose, peering at me intently. I want to grab it, but I know that I cannot. It hurts too much to move. We consider one another, the winged insect and I think that it is such a lovely thing to see, and I drift off to sleep with the happiness in my heart that has gone missing for far too long.